Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. In this video, we are going to talk about the patch update that came out yesterday. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I'm going to leave a link to it in my description. There's a lot of text for the patch that you'll need to read. There's a lot of that, so I'm not going to go through all that. What I really wanted to focus on was what they brought back to the game and what is new to the game with this patch. So the first thing we're going to start with is the boat, the fishing boat there in the back. And a couple things that they brought into the game that are brand new that we have been asking for, especially for the dirt bike, are these storage racks or storage bags or whatever you want to call them. They're just extra storage for your vehicles. Now, this does come in handy for the bicycle, your cars. Doesn't matter what kind of car. This seems to fit on every vehicle that's in the game so far. And then this particular one is for the boat. So let's take this in our hands. Now, I spawned all this stuff in. I am on my single player server. Kind of wanted just to make a quick update video because I was kind of excited about this kind of stuff because we have been asking for it, and they came through. So it's very nice to see. So when you have or find this vehicle storage rack, all you got to do is go to your boat, hold in F, and then you can install more inventory space. So the boat comes with its own inventory space, as everyone knows. So you have all this. Now with this medium storage rack, you can add all this extra storage. I think this does fit a chest, if I'm not mistaken. That's in the patch notes, but I'm pretty sure it does. So that's the first thing that we can do with our boats, which is very nice. The next thing is this raft. Now, this was is a crafted item in the game. I never crafted one of those when they were originally in the game. When they removed them for the modular vehicle aspect, they just brought them back. So this is a really cool thing to have. Let's go check her out. It has a sail, so you obviously have to use the boat with the wind. I don't think you can paddle this thing. I don't think so. You might be able to with one of the paddles, like that long paddle, which I'll show you in a minute. But this does have inventory space. It has a large amount of inventory space. Now, I don't really know. Let's take a quick look at the crafting menu. Where would that be? That I didn't bother to check before I started this. I'm assuming. No. Used to be able to craft this. Just want to check this real quick. All categories. You have to be able to craft this. Is it an item? No, I'm not seeing it. Okay, I didn't really bother checking that, but this used to be a craftable item. It would obviously take a lot of resources or materials to make it, but it is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool boat to have. Then you have these little, what are they called? SUPs or whatever. I don't really know what the official name for those are, but basically what you'll have is these short paddles and then this long paddle. You can choose whichever one you want. I guess you can find these in the world as well. So we'll just take one of these. We'll go over here and we'll hit drive. And typically you'll find these. Now they're pretty quick. I remember these too. Typically you'll find these on the beach. This is exactly a good spot for this. As you see there, there's one that already spawned in. I didn't realize that before I actually spawned this one in. So this is not easy to turn. But it is pretty quick. It is pretty quick to get you across the water. Also note too that this patch came with a partial wipe. If you don't remember what a partial wipe is, or you never experienced it, if you're new to the game, basically what will happen is your character, I'm sorry, everything that you had, whether it was a base, vehicles, stored items, anything like that, will be erased, which they have been. And the only thing remaining is your character attributes, which would be all of these. Anything that you have been upgrading will be the same, and you'll be able to start fresh with the same character with the same attribute levels. The other thing would be your gold balance. If you had gold, that will stay as well, but everything else is done for. So just so you know, that's a partial wipe. That's typically what happens in this game in particular when they have a wipe. The other boat is pretty much the same thing. It's a little crafted raft, so you can use that the same way if you have the materials for it. So there is inventory space. So you have a little bit of inventory space on here. I don't think you can put the medium. Let's try it. I don't think you can put the storage on there. You might be able to put, oops, sorry. You might be able to put the smaller one on there. Maybe. No, you definitely can't. I didn't think you could, but I guess that's your storage right there, your little garbage bag. Does this have storage? It shouldn't. Maybe it does. No, it doesn't. I didn't think so. Can this fit on there? No. Okay. Those are just to get across the water as fast as possible. All right, so we'll put this back on here. Now we're going to get to our vehicles and the storage they can have on them. So as I was saying with this big vehicle storage rack, this thing can go on your cars, any car, even the truck. So we're going to take it in our hands. We're going to place it. Oh, that's not right. That's not what I wanted to do. That did not. No, I don't want to remove that. Sorry about that. There we go. Install that on the roof. And there you go. So now you have extra storage on top. So your car is standard, same amount of inventory space. Then you have this extra bit on top, which is actually a pretty good amount. So you have a ton of storage. You know, if you're not the type of person that likes to create or craft the chests and put them in your car, you can at least have this. Now, I'm not sure if you can find something like this in the world or it's specific to the traders. I'm not 100% sure. I don't even think that was specified in the patch notes, but if anybody knows that, you know, let everybody know in the comment section. So here's something that's pretty cool. These bicycles, since they don't have any storage on them, it was pretty cool that they brought these small storage racks in. These are for any bike. I'm pretty sure the mountain bike would work as well. I just happened to spawn in this one. And then all you got to do is install this if you have it or you find it. And there you go. Now you have some storage space on your bicycle. So that's pretty cool. It's a small amount, but when you're starting out and if you find something like this and you happen to come across one of these storage racks, I'm sure you can find this in the world. There you go. Just put that on the bike and you have what you need. Now this is the best part, I think, of this update. And they brought back the Hell Rider bike. And basically what it is a modified dirt bike. And I remember when they first brought these motorcycles in, you had the dirt bike and then you had the Hell Rider bike. It wasn't a modification. But now you got this modified or modular system in this game. Now you're able to turn the dirt bike into a Hell Rider bike. So how you do that is you just need these two pieces. You need the Hell Rider skull, and you need the Hell Rider body. So what we're going to do in order to install the skull, you come here to this front plate. You remove the front shield. And we'll just put that on the ground. pick up the skull, or if you have it in your inventory, whatever you may need to do, and you can install it. There you go. Look at that. Pretty badass. That's a cool look. Now, in order to install the body, you have to remove the dirt bike body. So we'll take that off. Put that down here. Bring this in our hands. And then, voila. There you go. That is pretty cool. That is one of the coolest modifications so far in this game. I really like that. That is, I don't know. It's just cool looking. It looks like a Mad Max bike, you know? If you took the front fender off, and you just had that, that's pretty cool. I'm surprised they didn't come out with a part for the fender unless the skull acts as a fender right there. I'm not sure. Maybe that's the whole design of it. And if that's the case, that's pretty cool. So that does look like a Mad Max bike. So that's pretty badass. So yeah, that's it, guys. This is really all I wanted to show you. Like I said, I will put the link to the description, or excuse me, for the patch notes in the description. And you guys can go ahead and take a look at the rest. What I do know is they did tweak the horde system a little bit. I'm not 100% sure how they tweaked it. All I know is that they were really focused on the high threat zones, and they based it off of their official servers. So their official servers are vanilla settings. So if you have your single player or your multiplayer set up that way, then I think the new way they tweak the horde system would work pretty good for you. But if you're like me and you play on your single player and you have a lot of puppets, it's pretty much going to be the same. It's going to still be broken. They did say that in the patch notes, so that is something you want to pay attention to if you're on single player and you don't play with vanilla settings. So that's it for this episode, guys, or this video, I should say. The next thing I will be doing, as you see, Eve is in her oranges again. So because of the partial wipe, we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing. So we're starting fresh. So episode 15 will be a fresh start. I don't know exactly where I'm going to go. I just came back to this area because I wanted to show the boats and, you know, the rafts and stuff that you can create. So yeah, I really don't know what next episode is going to be like. But anyway, we're going to have a fresh start. I hope you guys join me for that. This is it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on this this update. Let me know what you think of the extra storage racks. The Hellrider dirt bike is freaking awesome looking. Let me know what you think of the big raft. If you've never seen that before, that is a really cool vehicle to use in the water. Not the easiest to steer, but I wonder if they kind of tweaked that as well, made it a little bit easier to use. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you want to stay up to date with any future videos of mine, hit that notification button. Thanks again, everyone. I'm Citizen Z. You guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.